Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back at it again this week. I have my special guest. I'm so glad she's here. She's got so many great things she has done and continue to do. We're talking today about a very serious topic during these trying times, and I'm so glad to have this young lady on. And today's topic is about fitness and wellness. And there's no other person that I would rather have on my podcast today than Miss Chery. Give it up for Miss Chery. Yay! Now tell me how to pronounce your first name so I feel comfortable pronouncing it.
It's Loundie, like Blondie, but without the B.
Got you. So Loundie Chery. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, tell the world what's going on. Tell everybody a little bit about what you do, and tell everybody like kind of your mission on what you want to accomplish with fitness and wellness and why you're so passionate about it.
Hello, everyone. I'm Loundie. I have a brand called Sculptured Fitness by LC. And, you know, I am pretty much a fitness influencer that just wants to inspire other people to just live a good, healthy, balanced life. So,
yeah. Which is very important. I consider myself an athletic person. I don't really think that I'm more or less a fitness guy, but I love to work out. In fact, about 2 hours ago, I was working out here at home, and there's a certain regimen that I do, and I try to tap it into it like every other day or every day just to keep myself, toned up, get the blood pressure going, get everything kind of working. So with you kind of doing this, I didn't see you on Facebook. I didn't see you post, and I look at you and I'm like going, wow, like you are the perfect example of looking at a person transition and going from what I like to call ashy to classy.
Yeah.
So with you saying that, tell some of my listeners, like, why did you start this and why are you so passionate about fitness and wellness?
Absolutely. So fitness, I got here on accident, and I'll tell you why.
Okay.
So pretty much in high school, I was slim. I didn't really know too much about fitness, but I did play sports. I played varsity basketball my freshman year, and I ran track half of my sophomore year, and then we stopped.
Okay.
Only because I went to Paseo. I went to Paseo Academy of Performing Arts.
Paseo represent Paseo Academy. What's the deal? What's the deal? Can't see That's cool. I love it. I love that.
And when I got to Paseo too, they stopped the sports. Yeah. So as you know, that's when I was like, okay, I'm not playing sports anymore. So as I got into college, at the time I was with my high school sweetheart, and you know when you're with your high school sweetheart, you graduate, high school, you plan everything. So pretty much when I got to college, my freshman year, we ended up going our separate ways. Mm-hmm. And as they say, you gain like the freshman 15. Yeah. I gained the freshman 50.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I gained the freshman 50, which caused me to put on massive amount of weight that I was not used to. Okay. So I found myself in a place where I was just unhappy because I was overweight. I was going out a lot. I was drinking a lot, just trying to get over a breakup like everyone does. Right. And one day I was out and I was just like, I'm not happy with myself. Like, I just didn't like the way that I looked. I didn't like the way that I felt. I didn't like it. So me and my best friend, we came up with a plan to do Insanity, which is, if you know what Insanity is, it's like the watching a video with Sean P. And, we paused it a couple of times. We did, but
wow, Insanity is insane. If you ever can do that, it's very intense. So shout out to you. Look, salute, because I surely couldn't. And that PX 90 or whatever it is.
Yeah,
that's another one. I was like, I'm good, but
yeah. But yeah, still. That's another one too.
Yeah. So tell me, like, So you did the insanity and you started losing weight. And then after that, you gotten, I guess from what I'm hearing, you just started taking on more action as far as like working out, eating healthier, getting stronger. And was your motivation more like to have that bounce back body from a breakup, or was it more for like, you know, I want to consider this as a lifestyle change. I'm just wanting to change everything that I do. Tell me, like, how the transition from that with you, how was that? And why did you do it?
Well, it was both, because, you know, I wanted the revenge body, of course. And then as I
she got it. So I'm telling y'all right now, if you go on her Facebook, that's a lot of revenge she got right there. I'm trying to tell y'all, so you don't get it twisted. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Absolutely, you're fine. So yeah, and I fell in love with the process as well. I literally went from insanity to getting a gym membership that I had absolutely nothing. I didn't know anything about working out at the gym, but I taught myself everything. I asked questions. I had trial and errors, and I just studied on what I wanted to know, and it just became a lifestyle from there.
That's nice. So within that same process, did you have to like eat right and take certain protein shakes and kind of do that on the regular, or you just worked out all the time? Or tell me a little bit about the eating habits of kind of what you did to transition your body that way.
Absolutely. So nutrition is key. When I started, I didn't know what I was doing nutrition wise. I didn't. And that's where I became to do more research. And when you eat, you're putting in your body what you pretty much want to look like. So eating is one of the most important things. So I eat 6 times a day, and not like big meals, but like small portions of meals. And it's like, I have my regular eggs for breakfast, oatmeal as well. And then I just eat every 2 to 3 hours. Within those 6 small meals. I do, like, you can do protein shake. That could be a meal replacement as well. But yeah, the eating is it's the most important thing. Nutrition is key.
Okay. So you're talking to a young man, you know, I'm a former athlete. Okay. So a little backstory about me. I played basketball all 4 years in high school. I played all 4 years in college. After college, I played semi-professional basketball. And I played in 2 different countries. So I played in Fiji and I played in New Zealand. Okay. So working out, running, jumping, shooting, lifting weights, that was my lifestyle, literally my lifestyle for at least 15 years of my life. And it's funny because I've been very blessed like you to have not been hot, you know, even though I played all these sports, I've never had a major injury. And I've never had, you know, an unction to stop working out. Like, for whatever reason, I'm like you. I just love to get out there and do stuff. And here I am now at 40, almost 43 years old. I can still dunk a basketball. Okay.
Wow.
I can still do a backflip. Right.
That's good.
And I can still more or less hang on the basketball court if we play full court for the most part. I have a 13-year-old son, and I used to could play all day, but now after like maybe 2 games full court, I'm like, all right, time out, you can have it. Right? So the reason why I'm telling you this is because like my eating habits are very bad, but the thing that you express is something that I need to take hold of, because I want to gain weight, but my metabolism is so high that it's dang near impossible for me to gain weight. Versus other people whose metabolism is very low and they put on pounds like that.
Right.
So I guess the mixture of situations is, if you really want to gain weight and eat healthy and do all those things, I love what you said about you really are what you eat. So what you saying that, like, today, this is a bad example, but this is me. And maybe I had church's chicken today. Okay.
Oh no.
I had some rice, and I had like a loaf of bread, like not a loaf of bread, but like 2 pieces of bread and a banana. And I don't eat like all the time. So I know my problem is. But you really helped me to understand, like, portion down some meals. Eat 6 meals a day. You want to gain weight. Eat healthy foods, not a lot of saturated fat, because it sounds like the chicken and the burgers won't really mush as well. So tell me, what types of food would a person like me who want to bulk up and kind of gain weight, what should I eat?
Absolutely. So if you're not eating enough. So that's the thing. Like so every body type is different. So there's 3 different body types, of course. There's endomorph, mesomorph, and I forget the other one. But you have to feed your body pretty much how you want it to be. So for example, what you had today, you pretty much, it's just pretty much not the diet you should have. So as someone like you that wants to put on weight, you would eat, you would eat more protein, you would eat complex carbs, and you would stay away from a few fats, but you would just want to focus on your protein. And when I say protein, I don't mean protein powder. I mean like your chicken, like your ground beef, your steak, your turkey, your if you want to eat salmon, that's a good fat too. Or if you want to eat eggs, that's really good as well, when you do want to put on size and also lean out and keep your size and your tone as well. So it's those type of things that, like your poultries as well, you can have pretty much any poultry that you really want. You just have to eat enough of it. Gotcha. So it's like, you'd be like waking up, eating breakfast like from McDonald's, and then 5 hours later eating a meal from Jack Stacks. That's not enough food. It's not enough. You're not eating enough. So.
Well, you're teaching me now, and I know this, but I'm so busy, just like everybody else in the world. People right now, because of the pandemic, because of the COVID-19 incident, people at home, and that's all they doing right now is literally eating.
Yeah, I see that too. And drinking.
And drinking. So what would you say to those people? Because right now, I know we talk about, and this is trending, and I want it to continue to trend. We talk about Black Lives Matter, and I'm going to talk about that another time. But, your health matters too.
Exactly.
And what can we do during these trying times? What would you consider to be something of wise, where people at home have trouble kind of portioning out their meals? What would you suggest for them right now?
I would suggest to create healthy habits, especially at this time, to create healthy habits. Like, if sitting at home drinking and eating things that are just bad for you is just pretty much going to reverse you back to where you don't want to go. And I see that a lot on social media, and I'm just like, this is a perfect time for you to prep your food. This is the perfect time to cook home. This is the perfect time to grow your plants. This is the perfect time to actually take care of your inner self, your mental. So, I love even that. Even if people don't know like how to prep, do your research. Like, there's lots and lots of videos, especially now that everyone's at home. Take advantage of this time to just create healthy habits, to just take care of yourself, because after everything is over, you're going to go right back to not being healthy. You're going to go right back to starting to figure out how to put myself back together. Like, life still goes on. It doesn't stop from here. It still goes on. The world might have stopped just a little bit, but your health is not, doesn't stop. So I would just encourage everyone to just take this time to prep your food. If you don't know how to do it, do some research. There's YouTube videos out there everywhere. And just prep your stuff. Like, just create healthy habits.
I love it. I love it. And you're not just speaking to thousands of people on this podcast. You're speaking to me, like, personally too. I'm taking it in. I'm making notes. Like, literally, I'm making notes right now as we talk. Because it's funny, man. Like, I'm 6'3". I weigh 165. And I really want to tone up. And I have, believe it or not, I've actually gained a little bit of weight. But I need to eat more, and I need to be more cautious about the proteins and all of the foods that you mentioned, to keep myself, gaining, where I'm eating healthier and being more cautious about what we eat. So the people during these times, I'm glad you mentioned that, to be more health conscious, because your health, not only does it affect you physically, but you're absolutely right, it does affect you mentally as well. And, you know, everybody needs to be more cautious about that. So I'm glad that I got you as my guest, because a lot of people are really not taking full advantage of this time to do things on a more healthier scale. So I want to encourage people to start doing that. And I'm glad you are an advocate and telling people more of what they should do. All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So another question I have is, do you offer like any services to people for, like, I don't know, outside like outside help or support if they're trying to either like a workout program, gain weight, lose weight, fitness? Is there any type of services that you offer, or how does, if somebody wanted to contact you and get with you, how do they do that?
Absolutely. So I offer customized workout videos. So if anyone like don't know where to start, that's the question I always get. Where do I start? Where do I start?
Yeah.
I offer, you know, customized workout videos. I'll even make you with just the basics for, like, I'll tell you what to do. And I also offer fitness advice. So, like, you know, like I'm talking to you. If someone
Exactly.
just wants to just know what to do, or just like, hey, I need help with this. Where do I start? What do I do? I will absolutely take my time and just sit down and talk to you, or even video chat you, or meet you somewhere and just talk to you, if that's, you know, if that's what you're wanting to do. Nutrition advice as well. I offer that. So if, you know, if you have questions about what to eat, how to eat, when to eat, where to go to eat, you know, I absolutely I absolutely can help with that as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Now, do you have a background in this particular field? Like, did you go to school for this, or is this just something that you just have a passion about and you're just following kind of your passion on the activities and such?
Absolutely. So I have my Nasm in personal training, and like everything else is self-taught, and just doing my research as well.
Okay, you said you have a master's in it, you said?
Nasm. So Nasm, and it's pretty much where you get your personal certificate training.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
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 So I didn't know. I didn't know. Cool. Well, if they wanted to reach you, what is the contact information that you provide for them for that?
Social media is the best way. You can find me on Facebook, which my name, I will spell it for you.
Yeah, please
It's
do.
spelled Loundie, and Chery, Chery. And you can find me on Instagram as well, which is Sculptured Fitness by .lc. So you can
Okay.
find me on social media as well.
Perfect. 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 So moving forward, Loundie, I love to play games. And the game that I want to play with you is called Name That Sitcom. Okay, so
Okay.
all right, so I was born, see, I'm telling my age, but I've already said
Yeah.
okay. I was born in the 70s. So I don't know, name what decade you was born in.
I was born in the early 90s.
Early 90s. Okay, so I'm a little seasoned. Okay, so you may or may not know, but we'll play it and see what happens. So if I was, this is all based upon sitcoms, so I'm ready to ask you a question. And I don't know if you get it, it's okay. If you don't, it's okay, because I'm a little older, so it's all right. So one of the sitcoms that I looked at when I was in the 90s, the theme song started out with, let me see how I want to say this. I don't think you'll know that one. If I said,
I might know it.
Let me show me that smile again. Show me that smile again. All right, so that one ain't work. Yeah, if I said, I'm moving on up to the east side.
I know that one.
Which one? Which sitcom is that?
It's right on the. I know it. I know this one.
Moving on up to the east, moving on up, and we finally got the piece of the
pie. Is it Gary Coleman's show?
Gary Coleman's show. Oh my goodness! Nah, you know what?
No.
It's okay because I'm a little, but it's good because I'm glad, like, you know, I'm happy because I've done this with my other guests. Some people get it, some people don't. That is the Jeffersons. It's a show called The Jeffersons, right?
Yeah.
So cool. All right. So, all right. I had a special guest a couple of weeks ago. You know her. Her name is Dayon Richardson. And I think you guys are good friends. So one of the questions I asked her was, one of my favorite shows is Martin.
Ooh, I love Martin.
Have you seen Martin?
I love Martin, yeah.
Okay, good. So he plays all these different characters from Shanae to Jerome to Brubman on the fifth floor to you know, Bruce, Leroy, whoever it is. But there was one character that he played that said, "Hey, what's going on, Chief? How you doing? What's going on, Chief?" So this is how I know if you are a true, like, Martin fan. He always sold stuff like out of his jacket, or he would be in a place out the blue, and he'll just come up and like try to sell Martin something like anywhere, like out of the blue. Who is that person?
I forgot his name, but he's the little boy that always got snot in his nose. Is it that? I forgot his name. But is it him?
It's not him. Close. No. That's little Roscoe. That's little Roscoe.
That's his name.
That's little Roscoe. The character that played that I'm talking about, they called him Hustle Man. And Hustle Man was played by Tracy Morgan. If you know who the comedy person is, it's Tracy Morgan. He is the lead character on the show called the Original, or the OG, the last OG. And I'm trying to think, well, he's played on a host of different movies, but he always would come into Martin's house and try to sell him something, and like it'll be out of his coat, you know, like he tried to, like, Martin bought Gina a ring, and he was gonna buy it from Hustle Man out of his coat for like $2,000, and Hustle Man was gonna sell it to him for like $200 or something like that, like stupid stuff. But I just wanted to throw that out there. So okay, your black card ain't all the way revoked. Like
they are.
You're right. You got it. But see, here's the thing. Here's what I want to tell you, and like I want to let the audience know. During these times, you got to find something that makes you laugh. You got to find something that makes you feel appreciated or makes you more aware of your surroundings, of what's going on back then, even to now. Because now, like never before, everybody is on YouTube, everybody's on Instagram. And sometimes it's just good to just take a moment from all of that and just relax and laugh. Enjoy yourself, live, and just understand that even back in the day, when times got tough, nobody ran to the cell phone. Nobody ran to get their remote control to say, "Oh, I gotta watch the Netflix thing." Like, people would literally wait a whole week to watch one sitcom show, whether it be The Cosby, Martin, or Family Matters, or Full House, or any of those shows. So I just want to encourage all my listeners out there to take time and take care of yourself, both physically and mentally. I'm so glad to have Loundie on the show to tell us about fitness and wellness. She did an excellent job. And I just wanted to tell her to keep up the great work and to keep inspiring people to live healthy. Because if you have a healthy body, more than likely you're going to have a healthy mind.
Exactly.
And if you have a healthy mind, that means your whole life is at stake for being in a healthier situation. So I want to thank you so much for joining me on the show today. Is there anything that you want to say, like a plug, or you got anything coming out, anything people need to watch out for from you coming out soon?
Absolutely. And thank you for having me. I do look out for my ebook. Pretty much it's a guide to, it's pretty much like picking my brain, but it's just on a book. That's coming out soon for people to have like their own access and resources to just workouts, meal plans, and how to eat, what to eat, just a good health and fitness guide. I will absolutely announce that soon on social media, so just be on the lookout for that. I have a fitness competition coming up here pretty soon. That's why my time is so limited to doing that right now. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that. And I'm also running for Mrs. Health and Fitness, which is pretty much a contest. So everyone can just vote for me. Oh, I would greatly appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
So you're a busy camper. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You got a lot of stuff going on. So
yeah, I'm trying.
Tell me real quick before I let you go about the pageant that you're running for. Miss Fitness.
Miss Health and Fitness?
Yes, Miss Health and Fitness. Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So pretty much it's just to win, to be featured on her magazine, which is, an opportunity for me to kind of give people a little insight of what I do, and just health and fitness advice, and pretty much again guide you on just a healthier fit life. And there is a prize for that as well. So absolutely, that would be very helpful to kind of create my brand to offer it to other people and more services to other people as well too. So yeah.
Cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when you guys see this, I know they hear me on my podcast, but Loundie is a very beautiful young lady. I'm pretty sure any guy that looks at this young lady would be very interested. So, brothers, I'm just trying to tell y'all, man, don't come soft. She got it going on. Y'all better watch out. She got it going on. But I'm very proud of this young lady, and I want to continue to encourage her to keep doing bigger and better things. All right. So, Loundie, thank you for coming. I'm gonna end the podcast, but stay on, okay? I'm gonna end recording, but stay on. Everybody else, this is Focus Driven with John Hudson. Special guest, Miss Chery today, talking about fitness and wellness. God bless you all. We'll see you next week. Peace. All right, hold tight. Yes.